related, so if this has no interest in you, I totally understand, but there's going to be no comics in this. I thought I would show the routine of the cat feedings that I do and show you the routine I do twice a day, every day, and I've been doing it since basically October of 2019. There were actually more cats at that time, but a lot of them either disappeared or died, or some people actually took them into their homes. But I just wanted to show the routine. I started this officially at 7:30, well, 7:25 today. So right now it's about 10 after 8. So I got done, and I'll show mixing all the cat foods. I put them on these trays to make it easier. Each one has variety of different types of soft food, and just to show you, this is just some of the cans that I use. I don't bring them all out because they'll topple over. There's another one, and I always bring 2 more because people will say, you know, you say 19 to 20 cats, there's only 16. Well, these outside cats tend to not eat the whole thing. So if the other cats do show up, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, I will combine 2 of these with the remaining food to give to them. And I always bring out 2 extra cans just in case. Now, I haven't even given the signal yet, but I usually tap on the can, and that gets them. And I'll just show you already. There's Tommy. That's Mikey. That's Howard. These are all strays. We got Darwin. And that's Patches over there. That's Cody. He had worms, so we had to get him treated for worms. Connor, come on, you hungry? There's Connor. Now, when I'm done, after, there's a couple more cats that haven't arrived yet, but when I'm done, you'll see, I don't know if you could see, I'll try and zoom in. There's a couple of cats waiting over there. There'll be about 8 more cats on that side, on another property that I feed. So let's get the signal going so you guys can see what I'm all about. So I'm just gonna put this here for the moment. Now, some don't always come over here because 1 or 2 of them pick on each other. So I have to go across the street. So I go across the street to feed some there, across the other block to feed them here, and then feed some of the cats here. And you'll also see that each one has their specific name on it that I've named them. Because this way I know who likes what, and it's easier to make sure I have all of them. Now, you'll notice right here, see how his left ear is clipped? I hate the fact that they do it, but when you get them fixed, they clip the ear, so this way they can tell that they've been fixed. This is Darwin. He's got cool feet. I love this. He's got like an extra thumb or something. Him and his little sister. All right, so we got Howard. You'll see that all their ears are clipped. And I think, okay, there's Rusty. So this is just some of them. All right, so let me start putting out the food. So this, as you can see, this is Mikey's. Got Cody. There you go, Cody. We got, come on, Tommy. Tommy had his thyroid removed. We took him to the emergency vet where they had to remove. They treated his thyroid by giving him radiation, which was about $1,000 thing we did for the stray cat, and we had to have all his teeth removed because they were so infected. Because before we moved here, that cat had no hair on him. No one was feeding him. Nobody cared, and we've basically nursed him back to health. Howard, there you go. What we got over there? All right, so we got Patches. Hello, Rusty. Now, Rusty's one that doesn't come all the time. So what I do is I give him another cat's food. And then when there's leftovers, because this is snowflakes, that's from some of the cats that are across the way. There you go, Rusty. And then Connor, come on. We got Daisy right here. Okay, here you go, Daisy. She likes to hide. And then over there, I don't know if you could see, there's one of the other cats waiting. She stays on that side because some of the other cats pick on her. So I bring that across the street, and I think the mother cat, the mother of about 90% of these cats, is right there. That's Pepper. She's the one that had about 18 kittens in the span of less than a year. So let's walk across the street. This is Minnie. Come on, Minnie, hungry? And as you can see, I'm with them all the time. They'll let me pick them up and everything. So even though they're strays, Howard follows me everywhere. As a matter of fact, we let him in and sleep on our bed at night. We put flea medication on it and everything. He likes, at nighttime, he seems to like to play more than he likes to eat. So basically now, I hang out here for about 20 minutes to a half hour, letting them all eat, clean everything up, and then I go to the other side and feed all the other cats. So I have one person that's joined my Patreon, and I know there's a lot of people on the internet that will make up sob stories and lies and try and, pull on your heartstrings. I want to show that when I say something, I am 100% honest about it. I don't try and mislead people or make up stories or, exaggerate stuff. Hold on, I gotta go get... There we go. So this is Connor. As you can see, it lets me pick him up. He's a good boy. And Connor. All right, so one is, as you can see, they don't always finish their food. So then I put it over here to get ready for the next batch. So this will be filled up. And the other cats, I don't know if you'll see, there's one right there. That's Tiger. We brought him in because he was dying, and we saved his life. That one, I believe, well, there's two there. The one in the behind that's all white is Snowflake. The other one is, we call him Diamond because he has like this diamond-shaped pattern on his head. There's another one that's Leo. There'll be a couple others that'll come out once I'm over there. They kind of hide because Tiger will pick on them. But I basically wanted to show people, unlike most people on the internet. Nope, hold on. Here, Darwin. There you go. You might not have liked the stuff. Unlike most people on the internet, I don't lie about stuff. I don't embellish the truth. I don't make it into something that it's not to try and gather people's sympathies. I am very straightforward. I am very honest. And I spend my days helping these cats survive because no one else will. There was probably at least another 10 different cats that I've taken care of over the years that either died or killed, disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. And as you'll see, we put one of those more expensive ones, scratching post. We have cat beds, ones that I've made and ones that we've purchased. You could see a bunch of cat beds under here. So I do what I can. And like I said, this is just some of the cans that I've used, and I don't bring them all out. And this is also not including the 4 of the 5 cats that are in my house that were strays that we've taken in. The only remaining one from New York is Shy, who's 15, but we've taken in 4 cats who are inside. So, I mean, if anybody ever wants to join my Patreon, my money is going towards my bills, some comics every now and then if I have leftover, and these cats. So, I wanted to show this because I'm tired of people on the internet that make videos trying to make up stories and lie to people about stuff. Or people saying, without proof, I don't believe your stories and stuff. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. It's a priority to me. And it's something I'm going to do for the rest of their lives. And I kid around all the time saying that I'm not going to die until all of them do. from, of course, natural causes. So I will be spending my life, and plus I have to actually make sure they're safe, because you'll see drivers that will drive a lot faster than they're supposed to around here. And I've already seen one cat get run over, which was not a fun experience. So I'm an animal lover, and I love taking care of them. And at least you can now see that I don't just make up stories to try and impress the internet, or to lie and try and trick people out of their money or something like that. If I say something, I mean it. So now you have the proof. If you ever want to join my Patreon or do a donation or something, you don't have to. I've never asked anybody to do that, but you can see where it's going towards. So now I get to clean this up, put all the food remaining into these trays, and go feed the other cats. I think I've shown enough to show that I'm not making it up, but they're already just sitting there. Let me expand. They're all sitting there waiting because they know their turn is next. I could literally pick up any of them and hold them. I just don't tend to do that while they're eating, because, you know, I don't want them to end up getting their stomach, when you lift them up, make them throw up or anything. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You know, the link is in the description if you want to buy any of my comic books. I do the mystery boxes. It helps with paying the bills. And now I get the other half of the cats, but I wanted to share the experience. So if you like what I do, you can give it a thumbs up. You can share it. If you ever want to join the Patreon, at least now you know it's going towards this stuff. And you can see not everything is the cheapest stuff. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't always give them this kind of nice food. It's usually this stuff. But one of my cats inside has to have only limited ingredient food. Go look up what a case of limited ingredient costs for a can of 24 of those. It's about $50 to $80 just for 24. Doesn't last very long, especially when you have so many cats to feed. So thanks for taking the time to listen. I would love to hear your comments. If you want to hit the like button, great. If you ever want to join my Patreon, please do. I'm not going to mention it pretty much anymore, maybe once in a blue moon, but at least now you know where the money's going. I take care of these cats like they're my own family. And I don't know anybody around here that does above and beyond what I do. Doesn't mean I'm better, just means I care for animals and I love them. Love you guys. Peace out.